Hey there, today we're going to look at how SugarCRM lets the platform do the work. In this example today, we're going to be examining action buttons. Many of our customers really take great benefit from using action buttons because what they want to do is reduce mouse clicks for end users by building a preset, or some people call it a macro. This ultimately simplifies data input and improves data input by making certain selections and choices for end users. This ultimately drives adoption by making putting data into CRM easy, and it also extends that easy experience out to the mobile environment. So let's have a look. Here in Sugar, we're going to look at a couple different examples of where easy buttons or action buttons are applied. If I drill down onto a contact, account, opportunity, or really any area within CRM, we can deliver action buttons. In this instance, we can see at the account level, we can do typical things that we want to do all the time. So we've built some document merge buttons in this instance to create a quote or build a mutual non-disclosure agreement. If we were to drill into an individual contact, you would see additional new buttons that are now available. In this instance, we have what's called an action button group. In this case, when we reach out to contacts, we want to quickly and easily take action. So what are typical things users do that take a variety of mouse clicks? Log a call, log a voicemail, schedule a meeting, add a note, or maybe even write an email. So in this example, let's take a look. If we want to quickly log a call by choosing the action button, it drives us directly into logging a call. So rather than scheduling a call, the subject is preset to update the contact. The direction of the call was pre-selected to outbound, and the status of the call was already marked to held. In this instance, we were also doing a call down based on a marketing campaign. So we've also put a tag for fundraising into this log a call. So ultimately, what does an end user need to do is put in the notes and hit save. And simple as that, the end user's logged a new call. Or if we did connect with that contact, we may want to send them an email. So by choosing first email, it automatically writes an email for me with a pre-selected template. This really simplifies how end users go about using CRM. In this example, I'm using now an opportunity within SugarCRM. Down below, you see there's a variety of line items pre-built into this opportunity already. By using an action button, merge a proposal or build a quote. By clicking the action button, the quote begins to build itself against the Cumberland Trails opportunity. Now the document's ready, I simply click on the icon to download the information. Now the document's available for my review. As you can see, it captured the details about the account by merging that into the document, the date, and it also brought the line items that were included in the opportunity into this particular document. And whatever other information that you require on your documentation can be embedded into this Word document by simply building it on the fly using functions of Word and merge fields coming from SugarCRM. So you may be asking yourself, where did these buttons come from and how do I build them? So here's a little quick tip. If we go into Admin, go to Studio, in this case we're going to go to the Contacts button, and here's the thing. Action buttons are actually a field type within the development environment. You can see here action items that we previously looked at the contact level, and you can see data type is action button. In this case, there's multiple buttons, and let's have a look. So when we look at the action items, we can log a call. So when we log a call, we label it log a call, and then under actions we can choose what actions to pre-build and take for the user. For example, if we're going to create a new record in the calls module under the contact, and the invitation body will be make sure to talk about the special offer, the subject of the email will be update the contact. The tag is fundraising, the direction of the call is selected to outbound, and the status of the call will be marked held. So all of these features are pre-built and added in here by simply selecting the field values that you want to choose and then filling in the associated pick list value or item that should be included by default. For instance, if we go over to left a voicemail, now you can see the direction of the call is outbound, the subject is left a voicemail, and the status is marked held. Adjacent over here in the design client, when you build multiple tabs like we did here for action items, we can also go over here and choose what is the label going to say, action items. Are we going to use it as a drop down or as a series of buttons or a button group? And of course, we want to display this button on the record header and then hit save. So to build your own action button, let's have a look at an example. Let's go to the Accounts module and go to Fields. By adding a field, we would then choose the data type, scroll up to the top, and Action Button is your data type. Once you choose that, you add your field name, and then you go to Configure Buttons like we already looked at. It's very simple and easy to build action buttons for your users. It will save them a great amount of time. So when it comes to action buttons, as you've seen today, what does it help users do? It helps reduce the clicks required to put data in the system, which ultimately will improve the data capture of the end user because we've taken keystrokes away from them. Often part of the complaint of using a CRM system is that it's cumbersome or time-consuming. Action buttons, things quick and easy, drive user adoption, and also make those features available on mobile to simplify the mobile experience even further. So that's a little bit about how SugarCRM lets the platform do the work for the end user.